Joan Rivers, late comedian Joan Rivers' life is set to be celebrated at a funeral in her hometown of New York City this weekend. What did you think of Joan Rivers?
I loved her.
Yeah.
She would always say the unsayable, and I actually thought she was a woman that would just go on forever. She'd be on stage when she was 101.
Yeah.
So great shame.
I knew her just a little bit, and, well, I've known her, I suppose, off and on since the late 80s, early 90s. Used to have her on various shows. She used to come over and promote her jewellery, of course, and I actually spoke to her on a telly show that I once did, and I'll play you a little bit of that in a minute. And I think her, along with maybe a couple of others, including Phyllis Diller, kind of paved the way for outrageous female comedy.
Absolutely, for female stand-ups as well. I thought she was clearly unique. She was quick, she was sharp, she was irreverent. I've met her several times with you on this programme. Always a joy to interview. And she seemed not to care, maybe she did, but she seemed not to care who she upset. And that was one of the joys of Joan.
Always she would remember our names. Always she would say, what do you want? What can I do? Prepped up a little bit. Would ask us, is it okay if I do this? But then did it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. She pretended to care what we did or what she did. But she was always funny. She was always able to perform, wasn't she?
Yeah, and I've got a couple of her jokes here. You know when it's... You know when it's time to start using mouthwash when your dentist leaves the room and sends in a canary. And then my best birth control now is just to leave the lights on.
Yeah, that's what.
Anyway, here's Joan on with me. I think this one's on the telly, and then I've got a couple of other clips in tribute too.
You had a TV show here in Britain, didn't you?
I had a TV show, a chat show, yeah.
In this very studio,
in this very studio, yeah.
So you're quite at home.
And it's so nice because I know a lot of the crew.
All the crew here,
yeah, and they all say the same thing, like, because they remember my closing gifts.
Can I keep this?
You can keep it and take the earrings off, but they do make your eyes look wonderful.
No, but these aren't men's earrings, are they?
You just figured that out?
I was thinking, sitting here in these earrings, these aren't for men, are they? I was thinking.
You're not slow, but you're not swift tonight. No, those are for women.
Right.
And
okay.
I will be selling them on QVC in September.
Okay, and thank you very much for coming on the show.
I'm such a fan of yours.
Well,
I just think you're wonderful.
Stop it. Joan Rivers.
When did you get into selling the jewellery, by the way, and how?
They just came to me and said, you want to do jewellery? And I always sketch, and I just thought, that would be fun. And at that time, nobody went on television to sell. It was so beneath you. It was such, And I said, what the hell, let's try it. And it worked out so well.
Are you tempted when you're on QVC to do routines and material or not?
I'm tempted always to do, not material, but always be funny. My whole life is I see everything funny. So, of course, and you want to say, this is silly or this is stupid. I do, and I think it's one of the reasons the ladies watch.
Yeah. Now, back in June, what are you telling me? That you went on Loose Women?
Yes.
And you never realised that it was live?
I knew it was live, but I thought they had a bleeper.
Oh, okay.
And I said to them right on the air, have you got a bleeper? Get ready to bleep. And they didn't answer me.
What kind of thing did you say, but without saying it?
They asked me what I thought of Russell Crowe, and I told them in very strong terms.
Was it a 4-letter kind of word?
Oh, several. And they came down and took me off the show.
Did they actually carry you off physically, Joe?
That's great. That's brilliant, though, isn't it, really?
They came behind me and said, come with us right now.
I've been given a documentary that you're in, and unfortunately, I have to apologise to you.
You didn't see it?
Well, no, I tell you for why. No, Joan, listen.
I'm really glad I'm here to talk about a documentary you didn't see.
Please. No, look, I'm going to tell you why, because you see my computer over there.
I couldn't care.
The DVD thing,
Yeah. There's always a reason.
You're not going to give me a break on this.
Whenever you leave a friend's play early, you say, I got desperately sick.
Joe, we'd have watched it, but they didn't give us one.
They're too cheap.
Exactly.
More for.
What's the documentary about?
Who cares? You didn't see it. I don't care.
That's me and Joan doing some shtick. That's the late Joan Rivers. She will be, I know it's a cliche, but she will be sadly missed.